This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Amanda Stevens coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with a look at today's top stories for Monday, April 20th. Taiwan's foreign ministry condemns a joint China-Namibia statement supporting the One China principle. President Latte says cultivated talent will become the hope for Taiwan's future. And Taiwan semiconductor security company Tech opens a Czech office in Brno. But first, today's top story. Taiwan's foreign ministry, or MOFA, issued a strong protest against a joint statement by China and Namibia, which denigrated Taiwan's sovereignty. The ministry called on the international community to not fall for China's transparent political manipulation attempts and reject being pulled into the PRC's attempt to rewrite the narrative of Taiwanese sovereignty. The statement, released Saturday, was the result of a high-level meeting between Chinese and Namibian officials. In addition to reaffirming cooperation goals and intent, it included Namibia's commitment to the One China principle. The document included language such as Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory, and that Namibia supports all efforts by the Chinese government to achieve national reunification. Taiwan's MOFA strongly refuted these statements, underscoring that Taiwan's sovereignty lies solely in the hands of the Taiwanese people. They called on the international community to respect historical facts and reject China's unilateral political manipulation. MOFA spokesperson Xiao Guangwei said,
Taiwan and China are not subordinate to each other. The CCP has never ruled Taiwan, and Taiwan is not a part of the PRC. Taiwan's sovereignty belongs with its citizens. That both Taiwan and China are not subordinate to one another is an objective fact recognized by the international community.
MOFA pointed out that it's China's long-standing practice to include language diminishing Taiwanese sovereignty in official exchanges to create the false impression of international consensus for the One China principle. They called on the international community to seriously examine this practice and its demonstration of China's willingness to undermine regional stability and peace. President Latte attended a 90th anniversary celebration of Xinmin High School in Taichung City on Saturday afternoon. In his speech, the president stated that educational equality is the government's responsibility, and talent cultivated by the government will become the hope for the nation's future. In his speech, the president detailed government policies such as tuition subsidies for high school, vocational school, and private universities, ensuring that children who have access to fewer resources can improve their lives through education. He said that no child in Taiwan today, with its economic development, should be deprived of the opportunity to study simply because they were born in a remote area or into a poor family. Lai underscored that Taiwan must strive for educational equality, saying that only when individuals live well can the nation and society prosper. The president pointed out that the Education Ministry is also promoting the Youth 10 Billion Overseas Dream Fund program, which supports young people aged 15 to 30 to study and broaden their horizons overseas. He said that the program is not limited to only academic studies. It also includes beauty, cooking, dancing, and more. Anything that meets the program's objectives is open to application. Lai concluded by noting that the government's care for its people is becoming increasingly comprehensive. He emphasized that the nation can improve by using education to equip children with more professional knowledge, and that this is the hope for the nation's future. Taiwanese semiconductor security solutions company Tech announced the opening of its Czech office on Friday. The company also signed a Memorandum of Understanding, or MOU, with the Czech National Semiconductor Cluster to lay the groundwork for cooperation in semiconductor security testing and international security standardization. The opening ceremony was held in the Brno University of Technology in Brno, the Czech Republic's second-largest city and growing technology hub. Tech, which specializes in quantum-resilient cybersecurity and hardware security solutions, hopes to establish its European research and development hub in the region. Tech's entry into the Czech Republic is an extension of years-long technology cooperation between Taiwan and Czechia, which also includes the establishment of the Advanced Chip Design Research Center under the Taiwan-Czech Democratic Partners Supply Chain Resilience and Capacity Building Cooperation Plan for 2022 through 2026. The Vancouver Taiwanese Community and Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, or TECO, once again organized a Team Taiwan to participate in this year's Vancouver Sun Run, held on Sunday, April 19th, local time. The event, held annually since 1985, is Canada's largest 10K road race and attracts over 50,000 participants. The team included staff, members, and families from TECO, the Taiwanese Canadian Cultural Society, the Greater Vancouver Taiwanese Canadian Association, the North American Taiwanese Women's Association, and numerous other groups that called for Canadian support for Taiwan's membership in the WHO. Vancouver TECO Director General Liu Lixin stated that through this event advocating for health and inclusion, they want more people to know about Taiwan's contributions to the world in the field of medicine. She cited Taiwan's efforts in preventing and controlling hepatitis C, noting that by 2025, both the diagnosis and treatment rates exceeded 90%, achieving the WHO's 2030 target 5 years ahead of schedule. Liu also detailed how Taiwan has shared the genetic sequences of H6N1 and H7N9 viruses on multiple occasions, and the advanced vaccine company Medigen has licensed its technology to the WHO and the United Nations Medicines Patent Pool, making a concrete contribution to global virus testing tools. The World Health Assembly, or WHA, will convene in Geneva, Switzerland on May 18th this year. Liu called on Canada to support Taiwan's participation in the WHA as an observer and its full participation in WHO technical meetings and mechanisms to jointly build a more comprehensive global health network. The winner of the 2026 World Latte Art Championship, Bala, demonstrated his competition-winning designs in Taipei on Monday. Here's RTI's field reporter James Thompson with more details.
The winner of the 2026 World Latte Art Championship, Taiwanese barista Bala, beat 32 competitors from around the world at the event held in San Diego on April 10th to April 12th. With pinpoint technique, compelling storytelling, and an impeccably poured cup, Bala delivered a performance that honoured artistry in coffee, according to the World Coffee Championships website. After returning to Taiwan, Bala told the media that he felt less nervous in this year's competition. The barista from Hualien County has competed in major events since 2019, and he previously placed third in World Latte Art Championships in 2022 and 2023. Bala demonstrated his artistic works, which included cute raccoon and giraffe faces. He told reporters he tends to use animal designs because he discovered customers really enjoy them, and they often evoke a warm feeling. He explained that childhood trips to the zoo were the inspiration for these designs. The award-winning barista emphasized that different coffee beans and milk types can impact latte art, so understanding local ingredients can help produce better results. This is James Thompson for Radio Taiwan International, reporting in Taipei.
Professional fishermen encounter a good deal of marine life when out at sea, but the appearance of the rare Taiwanese humpback dolphin is a very special treat.
Fishermen in Tainan recently spotted a pod of rare Taiwanese humpback dolphins while fishing off the coast of Anping. The timing was perfect. This special species of dolphin is also known as Mazu fish because sightings typically occur around the time of the goddess Mazu's birthday in the third lunar month. The Taiwanese humpback dolphin, or Susichinensis taiwanensis, is a subspecies of the Indo-Pacific humpback dolphin first discovered along Taiwan's west coast in 2002. Unfortunately, much of Taiwan's industrial development is also situated along the west coast, where the dolphins live, leading to habitat destruction and water quality issues. The Taiwanese humpback dolphin population is estimated at only 50 individuals, which is critically endangered according to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, Red List. However, Fishermen's Association South District General Manager Lin Yuxin stated that seeing the dolphins indicates that the water quality off the coast of Tainan is improving and environmental efforts are effective. She said that this is likely due to oyster farming, which creates a food chain that attracts small fish, which the dolphins eat. The rare animals leave a lasting impression on people who see them, and also remind the public the purpose of supporting ocean conservation. Michelle Chang for RTI News.
Thanks for joining me for the news. I'm Amanda Stevens. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features, brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.
Catch the latest RTI news, programs, previews and more on our website rti.org.tw/en.